or welcome back to my channel. This is Rosalina from Let's Plan About It. Today I'm going to be working on my catch-all spread for the week of December 1st. I can't believe we're already in December. Through December 7th, I'm going to be using PlanItDarbi's newest release. Her shop is currently 30% off for the Black Friday sale, and it runs all the way until December 1st. So definitely make sure that you go ahead and check out her shop. You don't need to use any code because that 30% is the best deal that you're going to get. So I'm going to have that linked in my description box down below. If you are seeing this after December 1st, you can use code Rosalina15 and that will save you 15% off of her shop. So we're going to use these stickers today. This is Dearly Beloved Blooms, Fancy Squirrels, Darbloom's Natural Whimsy, Wonder and Whimsy Quotes, and then I'm bringing this from her previous release, the Scraps Blush Dot Grid. So let's see what we can go ahead and create with these stickers. First off, I think I want to go ahead and use one of these blooms. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this biggest one and I'm going to put it down in the left hand corner. Really don't have an idea of what I'm gonna do. I'm just kind of letting my, whatever thought comes to my head. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So I kind of want to put this squirrel about right here. Look at how adorable this little squirrel is. So cute. I absolutely love little animals in my planner. I think they are just the cutest things. Then maybe I will take one of these scraps. I'm bringing in this pink scrap just because there is some pink from the deer ones. So I kind of wanted to incorporate more of the pink. Let's bring in a tiny little leaf down here at the bottom, just to kind of fill this little area up, or not fill it up, but just kind of have something down here at the bottom along with it, and maybe like this little leaf. Can have this one about right there. I want to take one of these little animals. I think they are just the cutest little things. Maybe I can take this deer and place it about right here. So adorable. Oh my goodness. And then maybe how about I bring some of these florals in and kind of just cut it in half like that, just so it kind of has a flat edge at the bottom. Maybe one of these with the little birds. I think the birds are so adorable. Maybe I could put the bird down right here. Maybe one of these and just kind of place it like that. I think that'll be so cute. I love little animal scene looking type of thing. They're just so adorable. All right, and then maybe I can bring in a little bit more of these blooms. So I'll just bring in one of these mini ones and I'll just also cut this one in half. What I think I'm gonna do is actually lift up the little legs first. So I'll place this one down here. I know the legs will cover majority of it, but I just kind of want it to be more like on the fuller side, so it just doesn't look like, white blankness under the deer. Then maybe I'll grab one of these and bring it down here. Maybe I'll take this one here and just kind of cut this one in half. And now this is also giving me more florals to work with, now that I'm actually cutting them in half. And just kind of have it like that. So it's kind of like on top of little flowers. Super cute. I'm gonna actually go ahead and cut the little legs real quick, or like the little feet, just so it could be more of a flat bottom, just so it could be like a solid, just strictly in those boxes. Sometimes little details like that don't really bother me too much, but when it's like little scenes like this, I'll kind of take those extra few seconds just to kind of fix it a little bit. All right, I think that's the best I'm gonna be able to get right there before ripping and doing all that. So now I think I'm gonna bring in a little bit of function and kind of get my life back in order here. I got a little messy with all these paper, or these little sticker sheets everywhere. So for the boxes, I am going to bring in Mojo Jojo Plan summer boxes. I know it's kind of weird, but summer boxes and neutral boxes. I am an affiliate for Mojo Jojo Plans. She is having her Black Friday sale right now. I'm pretty confident neither one of these are in stock, so I'm so sorry about that. But definitely check out her sale. But for any other time, my affiliate link is in my description box down below, and you can use code Rosalina10, and that will save you 10% off of her shop. But you also can use my affiliate link to shop through her link, and that just supports me, and I will earn a small commission if you do decide to do that. So thank you very much in advance. But I was thinking of bringing in this like very light green color. I think part of me kind of wants to bring in a darker green. I don't know. We're going to kind of see from there. And then I was actually thinking of bringing a brown and black into here. So I don't know how they're all going to go. I might end up changing my mind, but we're going to try it first and, you know, see how it goes. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I want to bring in a deeper green. Even though this green is pretty spot on, I'm gonna actually look at a deeper green first. So I see winter boxes here. I see this green. I know it's not spot on, but I think this green will go pretty nicely with these two colors. Now I'm not too sure if I want to bring the black in. See, I just can't make up my mind, but I'm gonna test that out first and see how I like that. So let's bring some boxes in. I think what I want to do is, even this color is really pretty, but I mean, maybe I could bring these two and these two. I don't know, we'll see. Stick that there, and then maybe bring in this one like that. Okay, and then maybe we can bring in this brown. I'm debating if I want to do this brown or this dark brown. This one and maybe this color here. I need to get my life together, guys. And I'll do maybe something like that. Yeah, I think that's good. And then maybe I can bring in some lines right here. Maybe I'll just go a little bit before the little antlers, so I'm not running into any issues. Hopefully everyone is having a good week so far. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was very nice, just to spend time with family. That's always the best. Maybe I'll bring in some boxes in here. It's always just the best time to hang out with family and you know, for my daughter to see her cousins, even though she does see her cousins a lot. There was some cousins that she hasn't seen in a while. There was a cousin that she met for the first time that's actually her age, just a month older. So that was kind of cool. We ate a lot of food, you know, food coma style. So now I'm like, maybe I need to work out because I'm going to be regretting all the food that I ate soon. I kind of already am, but you know, it's so good. How can you help it? All right, so that's looking good. And now I want to bring in one of these quotes before I can't. Actually, what I'm thinking is I'm going to separate this quote here. And I'm going to do let inspiration and then lead you right here. I think it's going to be easier without those tweezers. Lead you. That's going to go a little bit too far, but you know what? I think I'm just going to have to let that be because I think that actually fits perfect right there. That's so cute. I'm thinking that I kind of just want to finish off with some more florals down here and up there. I have these little birds, so maybe, oh, everything is just looking a little wild on these sticker pages. Have this one about, let's stick this one about here. Then maybe I will bring the rest of the scrap about here, or maybe I'll put a little bit more scrap here in the corner and add maybe a couple more things here. So what I'll do is maybe bring in one of these acorns, oops, the acorns, and kind of just have it right there. Like that. Then maybe a little bit more of this. And then I'll bring in the rest of the scrap. Maybe something like that. All right, so I'll put this here and I'll bring in maybe like some little florals there just so it's not completely empty over the line, but I still want, oh, I just realized that really got a little wonky. I'm gonna have to fix that soon, but I want to put that one there and split this one in half. And maybe get it like that. Stick that one off. Something like that. I think that is cute. And I'll probably do this tiny little green floral just to finish that off. So I could have made this one a little bigger, but that works. That is good. These, I'll do like that. All right. And I'll probably bring in that. That'll work. I'm kind of wanting to put either scrap or floral here, but I'm gonna first take this pink bow and I think I'm gonna put it on top of this box. Super cute. Maybe I can add this here on the corner by the bird. Just like that. See how this heart will look here. I don't know if that's just too much. That is really cute, and maybe I can have, I mean, the quotes would be way too close to each other, but I'm just gonna like lightly place this to see what it'll look like. Something like that. That is cute. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think that's really cute, and that just really fills up that space. Maybe just enough to kind of like be peeking through. And how about a little bit more going this way? Just like so. It's a lot of pink in one area, but there's also a lot of the color in one area, so I think that's okay. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this one down here. And kind of want to bring in this little deer. Every time I see this little deer, I think of like Bambi. So adorable. Is it just too much to have it over the florals? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. And then I think I want to bring this little guy right here. Maybe I should have this one down here and this one like somewhere right here. So I think I'm gonna actually move this one. And then this one will go like in the middle. And maybe I'll have like a box or something here that it can look up at. Move this one and have it like right there. Yeah. Then I'll probably take a little bit of this one, or actually I'll probably do this and have it about there. Have it here, or I'll bring in a little acorn. Stick it about right there. I have this scrap. My hands always look like this when I plan. I always just leave them on my hands so I don't forget about them, because sometimes my memory is not the best. Actually, I think I want to bring in more color, or maybe a little bird or something. Take this one like that, just for like those extra little detail. I'll bring this one about right there. I was gonna do this one, but I feel like there's a lot of neutral down here, so I'll probably bring that up to the top. I'm gonna bring a little tiny bit of this scrap, kind of have it there. So they're just gonna be on the like inner corner of the page. So I'm gonna bring in some boxes, just some function before I get a little carried away. I'm gonna move the deco for now because I'm gonna get distracted. Actually, I'm gonna pull the quote really quick just to make sure I know where I want my boxes, my quotes too, because these quotes are just too cute. I want to hold space for self-grace. I'm gonna put the box down here. I mean the quote. I'm actually gonna put it on the side of it like that, just to kind of break up those two. I'm getting to boxes, I promise. So I'd rather have the squirrel's little toes on my box than have to cut some of the box off. And I might even cut this actually, so. All right, and then I'll take a box right here. So I'm gonna take in maybe this dark brown, something like that, yeah. All right, and then I can add a little scene again right here. Maybe this one, and bring in this dark green. So this one. So I'm gonna get this one close to the box, to the line, not like, you know, spot on, but close. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna take one of these and stick it right here onto Thursday. So every day we'll have a box like that. And then maybe I can do lines and lines. Maybe I can fit a quote right here, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that'll fit, but that is just going to be. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get my lines in. I think that looks great like that. And I don't think I'm gonna put any lines in the box. Oh, I mean, I guess I could, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I might not, I might, just kind of depends, but all right. And then let's go ahead and make the little scene, the little stuff right there, like that. And stick it right here. This one here. Oh yes, that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna cut this and make it a flat edge. Just like that, super cute. And I have this tiny little pink one that can fit perfect right here. Let's bring in this little scrap. Now I'm just bringing all the tiny little scraps that it's like, will they even, you know, fit anywhere? And they do. It's just those tiny little ones will always do it for you. Probably take this one. Is that too much green? That is too much green. I'll probably save that one for up there, but what can I put right here? Maybe this color, maybe one of these. Maybe this red. I'm gonna bring in more red. Perfect. I mean, it's two roses right next to each other, but that doesn't really bother me too much. Like, that's cute. Just have it right here. If I do this, it's kind of gonna close everything off, which, I mean, I guess that's fine, but I don't know. I'm gonna kind of see how I would like that before. I mean, I guess that works. And I guess I could just kind of fill up the top there too. I mean, I have enough. I have enough scraps for that. Kind of want to add this little bird. Yeah, let's just leave that and see how I like that. I will probably bring in one of these. Yeah, that one's cute. All right, that's not perfect, but I'm not even gonna wrestle with it too much. And I could fit a little bit more. see, is this too much of a corner? Nope, that'll work. We're gonna use that. Just like so. See, the things that you don't even think you're gonna end up needing, you use. So that kind of works. I just kind of wish that I brought this up now. I mean, I can. Just so, like, oh, that's why it, you know, kind of cut off. Kind of like that. Yeah. Okay, I like that. And then so I'm just gonna finish off this side. I have this, so I'll go ahead and bring this little scrap up here. I wanna bring in this pink one. Like that, and then stick this one about right here. All right. Yeah, and then, let's see. Oh, it's a double-sided scrap. I'm going to bring this little scrap. I'm actually going to bring it this way, like that. I think that's good. Down here, I'm gonna have to cut it a little bit more. All right, like that. And I do have more space under. I think I'm gonna do that just because the other one looks super full. This is why it takes me forever to do spreads, because I get like super tedious like this, especially when I know I'm getting to the end and I kind of know what's not gonna be used and all that stuff here. Okay, that's just gonna have to do. I kind of ripped the box a little bit, but that's all right. Back in with a little bit more scrap. So I think I'm gonna take, it's getting serious. The sleeves are going up. All right, and then I'm thinking of bringing in this green one. I probably should have swapped the two, but I think that's gonna be okay. But I think I'm gonna bring this one down there. That is super cute. And now let's bring in a little bit more of these florals. One got stuck to my little thing there. So I'm going to place this one about here. Something like this, like that. All right, it's like barely there, but then we'll stick this one maybe here. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do, I kind of want to change this one out. I don't think I'm loving that one. Instead, something like this, like a big floral, since I have so many little florals everywhere. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of these now, just kind of like sticking out. I think that's okay. And take one of this, or actually I'll take this white one first. Stick that there and take this, and then maybe another big floral, or like bigger floral. Alrighty, perfect, just like that. I could bring in a little bit more of like that. And I will probably have this one like there. Maybe in here. I probably could have brought in more of like a longer floral, but I kind of like that look. But like these just have like the coolest designs on them. So I might be changing my mind right now, guys. We'll see. I'll do something like that. I think that just kind of brings a little bit more of something right there. What I could do is add this right here on top of that box. Cute, cute, kind of get the best of both worlds. And I can add this one. Yeah. And then I'll add this one about here, just so those scraps aren't going completely to waste. They're just going to be put down differently than what I initially imagined. All right. I'm kind of thinking I want like this acorn kind of like boxed around this box, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know. So I'm gonna move this one and square it out. Let's see how that looks. It might not look good, but I'm just gonna try it. Something like that. Yeah, and then I'll add this little grass about right here. So it kind of like fills up that space. I still have a ton of writing room as well, so that's good. Can't stop, you guys. I can't. I should stop, but I can't. And I also feel like I don't have enough scraps on that side. Does that look cute there? Yeah, we're gonna leave that there. And I just need some more scrap. It's probably gonna barely even be noticeable, but especially right there, but it's subtle. And I want to do a little tiny bit more somewhere else, just because I feel like this side doesn't have as much as this side, and I want like that balance. I just don't know where else I can really put it. Maybe like up here. Lift this floral up, and then we can call this spread good, because after this I am done, guys. I'm already ripping this floral, but I am so stubborn. I am just too stubborn. All right, that is looking so good. I absolutely love it. So let's go ahead and get it into the planner so we can kind of get a good feel for what it's gonna look like. Alrighty, so here is the spread in the planner. I absolutely love how it came out. It is so adorable. I love these stickers. So definitely make sure that you check out Darbi's shop. It is in my description box down below, and get your hands on these little cuties. They are just so adorable. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not, but you would like to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can see more of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.